for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all of that. Cross watchers, whoever, if the title calls out to you. It's for, like, what's the date today? The 12th, December 12th. So till, like, next Friday. Like a week. Whatever. Okay? It's early. It's Saturday morning. I'm trying to get all 12 signs done every week. So, plus the dailies, plus a weekend spread. So, the Tower, the Seven of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Ooh, options, options, options. But I heard but one to rule them all. Eight of Cups. Five of Swords. Well, I want to say it's equal. Dharma, what's up? I want to say it's equal, okay, with the Eight of Cups. Like, you've got this Four of Cups, and you've got things that you're disappointed about in both of the people. And I don't mean, like, they have disappointed you, but I'm talking about as far as, like, a checklist of, like, things. Everybody has their pros and cons. It's not negative, right? Seven of Swords, Three of Swords, King of Cups. So I want to also say that because of options, something is done. It has to be. And so it is. Okay? And so now we're like, all right, there's an Aries here, or Emperor. The fireworks and the geese. Okay, so it's like somebody... I'm seeing a moon. This is like accumulating energy, okay? Finally, shit hit the fan. And now we're like, because I was like, options. And I think that these things were already on the table. But then I think something happened and one of the options was no longer on the table. They probably feel betrayed. They probably made the masculine cry in one way or another because there's a big old tear right there. Okay. But they also, I feel like I wasted my time. It's like I went through all of this shit. And then I'm like, okay. And then I see the other, I want to talk, I see the other option. Like, you see them. And then, bam, like the geese returned. I don't know if I want to go and talk about that part because it seems great, or if I want to talk about this part, which is fucking awful. What happened with the Tower? It was just time. Oh, it was just time. We weren't happy there. It wasn't a good position for anyone to be in. It wasn't a good look on anybody involved. It's all gray. There's no color. There's no light. There's no life. And that's all she wrote, folks. Plus, there was probably a lot of miscommunications. The two people involved in this probably just could not talk to each other. Like, they couldn't be in the same damn room together. One of them wants to be wild and free like a stallion. You can't put a stallion in a pen or a pasture or whatever. They will get out. They're free horses. And this one and then one person was really possessive. It's like one person wanted to put reins on this, quote, horse, and this horse was not going to have it. And they found a way out by rushing to an old soulmate. Look at that. The one. It's the one. The one. Celtic not the one. Wow. Wow. It's just like they just reach out. King of Swords. They just, how you doing? And I feel like this other person is, it might have been King of Wands. They're both alpha. That's what I'm saying. It's probably like when the wild horse meets the wild horse. Knight of Wands, because they both, it feels very like, it's almost like they're, because they're both kings, okay, two extremely alpha energies, who one is really, really passionate. She has a chameleon on her. I want to be like, she adapts well, she can change, she can move, she can whatever. I can't see what you guys are saying. Well, there's something going on with Jupiter. What up, Pixie? If you haven't seen Visions of Love Tarot, watch her. Jupiter and Saturn. It's like a big deal. On like the 14th. This is messed up, okay? That coming out together, I just want to flip the stupid desk over, alright? Because, rude. But, I mean, you could already be with that person. But my point is that these are two alpha folks. They just are Knight of Swords and they Six of Cups. Well, that's why it's soulmate energy, and that's why this had to happen, and I think that that's why this is here, divine timing, like it was just time, right? And so they rush over to this, who that? Like, I know they're both alphas, but where'd they even come from? The Chariot and the Five of Wands, they probably are from a group of people that you already know. Judgment. It's the Queen of Swords to the King of Swords. It's a counterpart. It is. There is also an indication that there's somebody at like a get together, like a family, whatever. Everybody's sitting around this table, and you got somebody whispering in your ear, like, you know, I know you're upset. I know you're sad. It didn't work out, blah, blah, blah. You feel like you're wasted your time, but look over there, bruh. Look at what you got going on over there. And the King of Swords looks up like, it's like, it's like I said that they like rush over to their past lover, but it doesn't even necessarily, it's almost like they, not that they forgot, but that their mind was so consumed with this heaviness from this thing that went wrong, that the arrival of this other soulmate that they already know, okay, because it's the geese, they've come back, it's the Six of Cups, they've come back, and you're like, or the Leo is like, yes, I get it now, the Sun, that's why that happened. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, bringing forth the offer that they always should have given. Like on fucking bended knee. Why didn't they do that before? The man didn't. Man. It has something to do with children. And then they just, I think they might hear laughter or see laughter or whatever. I don't know how. It's almost like suddenly winning this relationship is like the greatest game or challenge ever. For some of you, it could even be the same person. Like something ended, blew up, exploded, ended, and then they go to whatever and they have a friend or whoever is like, why did you do that? Go back and fix it. So for some of you, it's a repeat, whatever it is. For some of you, it is one thing ended so that another person could get through or something like that. What is this with these children here? Queen of Pentacles, Six of Coins, Magician, King of Pentacles. Well, I think that they probably at first were like, I'm not gonna support kids, or I'm not gonna, it probably had to do with money, something like that, or too much. This feminine likely has children. And they're all, I'm not gonna, that's not my fucking responsibility or whatever. But then I don't know exactly how, well, it's probably this. The King of Wands, I was saying she's really passionate. She's able to adapt. I don't think she needs them for that. And there's a moment of, oh. Well, and plus, they've got a buddy in their ear. Like, would you just go get you some of that? You know, of course it's dudes. So they're going to be talking like that. And that's what they're going to talk about. But it's more than that for this particular person. Okay, it's deeper than that. But dudes don't talk to each other that way. They just don't. They don't discuss their feelings on a deep level. Yeah, the kid lifestyle. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. And then now they're like, well, maybe it's not that big of a deal. Maybe it's not that big of a deal at all. The Magician and the Bridge. Right. We can make this work. It's fine. We can make it work. Let's go do this together. There's definitely, can we talk about the fireworks and what that does? Because, oh my God, 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Because remember all week I've been talking about it's twins, it's twins, it's twins, it's twins. And then just now when I was like, what's the fireworks? We got the birth of a daughter and the birth of a son. So whatever that is. Right? This is uniting with your very best friend. I don't know how else to explain that. Okay, I'm coming back in just a minute to do Taurus, okay? That's all I have for the week. I'll see you in just a minute.